now going to get into One Piece, chapter 946, Queen versus O-Lin.
Bruh, two hits though.
Yep.
2 hits was all Big Mom needed. Holy crap.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I was the only one surprised by this, right? I mean,
I don't like it. I was surprised.
Okay, good. I'm in complete agreement with you. I thought
so.
that was
there's a lot of people that don't like it for two opposite reasons. Some people feel like Big Mom should have been able to overpower Queen a lot easier. Some people feel like Queen should have been able to handle himself better. There's a lot of folks that are.
How could she overpower him any easier?
Well, I guess maybe like one hit knockout, like basically just like Kaido did Luffy as. I'm guessing that's the difference in power that people, some people are hoping to see from a Yonko, because usually the power gap between the Yonko and the rest of their crew is so damn large that you can't even compare it really.
I mean, from what we've seen, she didn't even use hockey on that hit, I think. So I mean, shit.
I mean, yeah, but probably not.
Does she even know how to use hockey without her memory of
Yeah, exactly.
combat?
I don't know.
Yeah, technically not
so
sure.
She could just be going on pure strength right now. Who knows?
Damn, that'd be even crazier, low key. I mean, fuck,
bro. You saw? I wouldn't call that crazy because you saw her slap that bear when she was just a little kid. So
no, I mean, I'm not saying she. Okay. Like we're. I think one agrees that Big Mom is strong. Don't get me wrong, but
hell yeah.
I mean, come on though. We're still talking about the second. What was it? Okay, so Kaido, King, then Queen. So like the third strongest person in Kaido's crew, period, got took out by another Yonko. Okay, but 2 hits. I just feel like it should have been a little bit more than that. Should Big Mom obviously win? Yes. But I felt like there should have at least been a skirmish, at least like a slight challenge, if you will.
And if there wasn't one, I feel like all she did was toss him around. She like literally just grabbed him by his neck, spun him around a few times, and then threw him.
Right, like it wasn't a fight. It was nothing like that. I just didn't like it. I didn't like that.
I mean, I would have preferred it if like she had knocked him out after that first punch. I would have preferred that. But like just the picking him up and throwing him, like, since when is that like a strong attack? It's just
I see what you're saying. Basically, like the idea of just being thrown into a building.
Yeah.
Why would a strong person get knocked out from something like that?
But whatever.
I get you.
I don't know. That's bogus. I mean, think about the effing build-up though too. Like, just think about the scenario this was. Okay, let's say for example, Queen. Like we just met Queen this chapter. Just be like, oh yeah, Queen, the third strongest in the whole crew. Wait, is that Big Mom? And then Big Mom just slaps Queen unconscious. That I'd be able to accept. But considering the whole build-up of Queen, I mean, we've been like looking at Queen now for what, like 6-7 chapters. Queen the Poison. Like low key, we don't even know why they're called Queen the Poison. Like why is he called Queen the Poison? We don't know.
I mean, I don't think he's done. I think he'll like wake up and be back to fight, but. I guess he woke up. Kind of consistent though, huh?
No, he was still woke though, because when Luffy admitted that he ate I can't remember what the name of that nasty ass food was. You could see Queen say something in one of the panels. He didn't say it out loud, but he was thinking that shit. So he wasn't fully knocked out. He was probably dizzy as hell from being spun in the damn air like 30 times. If we're to be real,
I actually didn't notice that. I thought he was KO.
Yeah, but here's my thinking though. So we saw what Luffy, basically how Luffy was compared to Kaido, right? And basically, where do you see Luffy compared to the commanders?
Like, okay. So, in respect to which commanders, I think that's been like a pretty big discussion in our group, like just in general though too. As far as like for the commanders in each Yonko group, kind of compared to themselves.
Yeah, so we know that Luffy, quote unquote, beat Katakuri.
Right.
Where would Katakuri fit within Kaido's crew?
I think it'd be between Queen and King.
So if he would be between Queen and King, then we can say that Luffy is quote unquote stronger than Queen, right?
Low key, based on how they just made Queen out to be, yeah, I would kind of agree with that too. I mean,
well, I'm basically trying to lead to the point that it should be reasonable that Big Mom worked Queen easily.
I agree with that because since Kaido beat Luffy in one hit, it makes sense that Big Mom would do the same. I just didn't like the way she did it, but it makes sense that because Luffy is supposed to be at least close to their level, so it makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I would agree with Deuce's assessment on that one. I mean, as far as since King is like Kaido's right hand man, we got to put respect on him for that. But since Queen is like that perfect space, far enough from Kaido, and also that proof that that Luffy actually beat Katakuri, it's like, yeah, it's probably reasonable to say that Luffy could probably beat Queen too. Not easily, obviously, but he should be able to do it. Yeah.
Well, if he can't beat him right now, by the end of the next chapter, he will be able to for sure.
Exactly. Oh, yeah, true.
After that power up,
Yeah, dude, homie. Homie's gonna get this young special hockey. I don't even know. Okay, do y'all know what this hockey would even technically be called in the spectrum? Because I mean, I still low key get kind of confused how this hockey is different from armament hockey.
It's just like a higher level of armament hockey, from what I understand. It's like
right.
So the same way that Katakuri can see the future, maybe it's similar to that, where it's just like another level where you can improve. Where after you improve it after a certain point, you can just do other stuff. That's what I'm thinking.
Except I don't think that Katakuri can do what they're doing over here.
Oh no, I'm just saying that he can do it in terms of observation hockey. So like I would say him seeing the future can be considered the same level as Luffy doing whatever this is Luffy's about to learn.
The invisible shield or some shit, I guess we can call it.
It's just the next level of the hockey. The next thing.
Well, let's also not forget that Katakuri also has, like, you can basically say level 2 armament hockey, because he was able to make his hand into like block mochi and make it a harder hockey object. So you can basically say that armament hockey branches off into different
multiple different like,
parts
paths
that you can level up on.
Yeah.
Just like observation hockey has that same thing where you can see people's auras from far away, or see everything around you and hear everything around you, or you can see shit that's about to happen in the future.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess low key thinking about it like that. Yeah, with Luffy's power with this hockey, homie's gonna be able to actually like box Yonko commanders decently well now, I guess.
Here's the thing that I found weird though. I would have thought that he could just use his regular armament hockey to break that the collar around his neck originally. I would have thought that any regular old armament hockey that Luffy had would have been able to do that.
Probably not. I think they're sea stone cuffs, so I guess there's something special about them that he needed the next level to break.
No,
they removed the sea stone.
Yeah, homie was able to, he took the sea stone cuffs off from the get-go when they put the collar on.
Yep.
No, I'm talking about on wasn't the thing around his neck made out of sea stone too?
No.
Oh. I think the reason he couldn't is because if they tried to take it off, that would activate it maybe. And what the hockey did, the hockey kind of maybe just deactivated the part that kills him. Who knows? Because actually, if you look back, Rayleigh did the same thing to some of the callers and the Shabandi archipelago. They had the same collars that like kill you, and he was able to take them off.
Yeah.
But he was the only one, so I guess that's just a thing.
I guess so.
Probably like some type of hockey shield around the blades or whatever to prevent them from poking out and slicing you in the neck.
Something.
Okay. That's what we know about that shit. And I don't know. Do y'all think that Luffy is basically going through too much back-to-back training?
Yep.
through these arcs.
Wait, what do you mean?
He's
Like,
getting
for
too
example,
strong too fast.
we saw that he went through the training with Katakuri, and now he went through the training with Hyoguro,
Oh,
and he's basically like going through back-to-back training sessions. Like it seems like the most recent arcs have all been training sessions.
oh,
I mean, hell,
power-ups for.
even
No,
if you
I
want,
mean, if you think about it, okay, so I would understand if you're like upset with the speed, but if you consider the speed at which he's challenging strong mother effers, all of this is necessary. You know? I mean, think about it. This kid has literally been going from Yonko to Yonko trying to beat him, technically. So, I mean, like, I think we were all agreeing after he revealed, his whatchamacallit, Gear Fourth against Doflamingo, and considering like all the struggles he went through to try and beat Doflamingo with Gear 4, we instantly knew that if he had this much trouble with just the Shichibukai, that him trying to take out Yonkos wasn't going to be easy. And they just insta pushed him to start fighting Yonkos after that. So
right?
it's
So
like
he basically went through.
power.
So you can say, for example, with Cracker, he went through training on how to prolong his Gear Fourth. With Katakuri, he went through training on his observation hockey.
Well, he still can't
training,
prolong his Gear Fourth though.
You sure he can't do it any bit, not even a bit longer than before he went
maybe a
against
little
Cracker?
longer, but it's still not long enough because he still had to run away from Katakuri. Remember?
Oh yeah, without a doubt. Without a doubt.
I mean, that's his only weakness, I would say right now. If he can fix that, he'll be fine. I mean,
he still would be getting it. He still would be getting bodied by motherfuckers though.
By Yonko, that's about it.
I mean, shit, Katakuri was still working his ass even though he had it.
Yeah.
No, because he was beating him because Luffy couldn't hit him because he just would know where he's gonna attack. But now that Luffy has the observation hockey too, I think that should cancel it out maybe. And if Luffy can hit him, I feel like it would either be even a tie or Luffy would win probably.
Wait, so when you're saying that, are you talking about only commanders, or are you talking about Yonko too?
No, commanders. He can't beat the Yonko. No, they're dropping easily.
I don't know about that one. I feel that's kind of a tough call. 'Cause, I mean, if we're taking what you just said like literally, then he literally just needs to punch commanders like to beat him. Like his punches are so strong that you give him a few to the commanders and he got the W. Like that.
No, I'm not saying that. No. I'm saying now, like, because he learned against Katakuri, for example, because he learned observation hockey, I think now it'll actually be a fight. So before he learned that, it was not even close. Like Katakuri was like easily beating him, because Luffy just couldn't touch him at all. But now that Luffy can use observation hockey, I think it'll be a better fight. And now they're probably on the same level right now. So it won't be an easy fight. It'll be a difficult fight. But I consider them like on the same level as of right now.
So instead of basically Katakuri, quote unquote, letting Luffy win,
which
is
exactly.
all debatable. Instead, it would actually be a full-on fight, which Luffy would probably win.
Yeah, I mean, he would only lose if he runs out of like time on his Gear 4, and then he loses like that. But
right, so you're saying basically, if Luffy had unlimited Gear 4, he's definitely going to win against Katakuri.
Not definitely win, but again, I think it'll be a good fight. It'll be like a close fight.
Well, I mean, based on what we already saw, if he had like unlimited Gear 4 plus now observation hockey, I feel like I'm not going to call it an easy W, but I feel like that's practically a guaranteed W for Luffy now, right? At least against Katakuri.
I don't know. I'd have to watch the fight again, but I don't remember when Luffy was in Gear 4, he just automatically stomped Katakuri. I don't remember him doing that.
No, what I'm saying is that like let's say there was a rematch, like right now between Katakuri and Luffy, but Luffy like the 2+ conditions being 1, Luffy has unlimited Gear 4, and then 2, he has the same level of observation hockey as Katakuri. You don't think that's like a guaranteed W now for Luffy?
But if he had the same level of observation hockey, yeah, I still don't think he has the same level. I think he has it. It's better now. But
like basically, if Katakuri can see it 2 seconds in the future, Luffy can probably see 1 second in the future.
Yeah, I don't think he's like on Katakuri's level yet. But I still think it would be. I think Luffy would probably win, but I don't think he would just like wash Katakuri. I just don't see how it's possible. He can't be that strong.
I don't know. I guess I have to rewatch that fight too, but no. In any case, now, I mean, with whatchamacallit, with Big Mom now in the fray, I mean, this is it now. Like, it's about to start with, as far as like the whole, bust everybody out of jail. They all reconvene at that meeting place, and then like the final battle is about to start. I mean, we're pretty much like in that phase now.
Yep. And hopefully Luffy and Zoro and Sanji actually get a fight and actually get a power up of some kind.
Yeah, I feel like Zoro definitely is.
Well, I guess Sanji got his technically, but we haven't seen it really. But
I don't know if it's just me, but it feels like this arc is going a bit faster than I expected.
Yeah, it kind of is. I mean, yeah, everything's kind of is moving along pretty quickly. I don't mind it.
It seems like we're very close to the end. The end battles.
I actually argue the opposite. I mean, if you think about how long they've been in Wano, it's been a minute now. I mean,
no, I feel like when did they first get to Wano?
I mean, I guess you're thinking he's probably thinking about in Zoro and the rest of the crew's case.
Oh,
if you're probably thinking
when Luffy and them showed up,
right?
Oh, well, even still though, like, I would have to do some counting, but
I feel like it's been this year that they first got there, like in 2019, like this year, right? In the chapters, and if you think about it, like they were in Whole Cake, I think, for a long ass time. I think like over a year they were in Whole Cake.
Yep.
So, were they really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. It was forever because I remember when motherfuckers was talking about the year of Sanji, and that was basically
a couple years.
That
ago.
shit happened for 2 years. Yeah. What it felt like. Like, okay, this ain't the year of Sanji. The next year's the year of Sanji. And then that shit didn't happen.
Yep.
Okay, let me see here.
Because we lose track of time. Because, like, these arcs really be long as fuck, for real.
Yep.
I'm trying to... Okay.
See how many chapters is the...
Yeah. Okay. It looks like... Okay, so Luffy showed up in Wano on 9/10. And this is, what is this, 946? So 36 chapters?
Yeah.
So what's
so that was like late last year, I guess.
Wait. Bad. Wait, what's 36 divided by 4? What is that, like 8? Yeah, so, okay. It's like, what, like last October-ish, maybe?
Late last year. And so, so if you look at it, compared to other arcs, I don't think it's that long yet. Like, and same with Dressrosa. I think Dressrosa was multiple years.
Damn. Was it?
I think so.
Yeah, I guess I do be losing track of time with One Piece. Just
Whole Cake was 825 to 902.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, so what is that? 70, 77?
Yeah.
That's a lot of fucking chapters.
On 36. Yeah, it looks like we're at like the halfway point, technically.
Yeah, shit, we got 30 more chapters to fuck around.
Damn. Well, I mean, if you think about it, though, I mean, like, fuck. I mean, they stopped doing it, but remember, like, a few chapters ago, they were still, like, kind of giving a countdown to that festival or whatever, or, like, that celebration that the other Shogun and Kaido does. I mean, like, that was still, like, the last time they showed that, there was still like 6 days left, but that couldn't have been no more than what, maybe 5 chapters ago. So, I mean, there's still probably like a week left until that, like the main battle actually happens. So low key, they could probably still pump out another like 30 so chapters for Wano.
No, I'm sure they will. I mean, if they were smart, they would, I guess. Why cut it short?
Right. I mean, then let's not forget. Also, Wano is supposed to be like the next best thing since what was the name of the war?
The White Beard War. I forgot what it's called, but
this is it's that comparable, really?
This is supposed to be even better than that, even greater, according to Oda.
Okay, I'm not. Okay, then they got to introduce another factor. I feel like it's.
Well, do you think Vegapunk's gonna come?
That'd be crazy. If they actually end up showing Vegapunk in this, that'll change the game. I mean, okay. Let me ask you this: why? Okay, do you think he's gonna show? I'm just trying to think of a reason why he'd show, and I can't think of it.
Because the Shogun wants him.
Oh, Dick, right. When he was talking to those random, what was it, like CPs or whatever, right?
The CP's through. Yep.
Dick. Mm-hmm. I kind of see that. All right.
So with that, you now have the Marines somewhere in this fight throwing down with everybody.
Yeah, you're right.
And we might fuck around and see Green Bull. Who's this lurking legend? That's who we all have to figure out.
Wait, who?
The lurking legend. Remember, before we get into this arc, he's at a lurking for this arc. So this lurking legend, could it be Vegapunk?
Wait, I'm trying to remember like what you're referencing in general. To be honest, wait. Oh, when did they mention this lurking legend?
I think it was one of his during one of his interviews. He was saying basically there was going to within the Wano arc. Huh. So it's not something that was mentioned during one of the chapters or anything like that.
Okay. I mean, I guess. I mean, as far as like legendary characters that, you know, have clout, but we haven't been introduced to yet. I mean, he's definitely one of like the biggest ones, if not the biggest one. A working legend. Yeah, fuck. I mean, F around. Yo, low key, F around. Like Blackbeard could be scheming something too.
Stop.
Just saying. I mean, especially if we're comparing it to the last war. I mean, Blackbeard practically like dropped the twist on twist. So who's to say he's not going to do it again? Just gonna put that out.
Blackbeard just finished doing work with the Revolutionaries crib, right?
Yeah, but Blackbeard, you never know what that nigga. Like even like, in one of the chapters, like when they were talking about when the Marines overheard that Big Mom was going to Kaido's like territory, Blackbeard had made a comment about it, saying I forgot exactly what he said, but I think it was something like this would be a good time to make a move or something like that, I think. So I mean it's a possibility. You never know. He may try to take out two Yonko at the same time.
And yeah.
That's tough.
That's scheming mother effer though, bro. You can't say it's not possible.
Mm-hmm.
So fuck. F around, man. They might be bringing F it. I guess I can see this turning into like a huge effing war again. I mean, you got like well, I'm not gonna say half, but you got a decent amount of the damn, I keep forgetting titles. Effing the newcomers, you know what I mean? Like X Drake, Luffy, Zoro.
Yeah.
What, like half of Hawkins? I mean, you got like half of them there too.
Oh, the Supernova?
Right? Supernovas, yes. So I mean, you got like what, like half of them already on the country. Not for real. I know there was a theory. It was like some chapters ago, but there was a theory that the people during like the kings and queens meeting were gonna come down to Wano 2 to do whatever to try and help out Luffy. I mean, it was a theory. It's just a theory. But as far as like helping out Luffy going against Kaido,
I think I would more easily see Blackbeard going to the Reverie to fuck with them during that fight than to fuck with everybody in Wano.
Maybe. I don't know, man.
So he still be trying to get that devil fruit.
Yeah.
and maybe trying to do work against Dragon to get his devil fruit or some shit. So I can more likely see him trying to chase after the revolutionaries.
I mean, really, I feel like he would try to take Kaido's devil fruit, if anything. Because I feel like they say he got the strongest paramecia, the strongest Logia, or one of the strongest Logias, and then he all he needs is the strongest Zoan, and he'd have them all.
Well, wait, no, technically he doesn't. Blackbeard doesn't have a Logia, because I mean the darkest fruit isn't a Logia fruit though.
It is.
What? I thought that was Paramecia.
No, that's Logia.
Are you sure?
Uh-huh. It's the only Logia like it, where people can still hit him.
Interesting. I actually didn't know that. Okay. All right. I guess if they're going to give like a unique factor, then I guess I can't have nothing to say then. Damn. So then, Gramps, what would you rate this chapter?
I would give this a... I would give it a decent plus. I feel like it was kind of cheap with the way that everything just conveniently worked for them. You know, for the whole Kawamatsu getting released, for one. Queen getting knocked out, too. What's his name? Luffy's rival within the
Kid.
Yeah, Kid and
Killer.
And his Killer getting saved based off of Big Mom swinging Queen around, and then, well, I guess you can kind of say Luffy getting free, but he did that on his own. It just seemed like everything just happened way too conveniently for me.
Yeah.
So that's what's keeping me from giving it a higher rating than a decent plus. It was still nice to see, proof that Yonko are still much stronger than all of the commanders or whatever, but not good enough to make me feel a lot better about the chapter.
I'd give it. I'm trying to think. I'd give it a decent plus, but it's very close to decent as hell minus. Chapter itself is pretty short. I don't know if that was just me or if it actually was short. And then it's like you said, a lot of things just happening that are just really convenient. The story itself wasn't told as like it should have been. It should have been more of a solution for him to figure out that everything is working out for him. So I'm gonna just go ahead and give it a decent plus. But like I said, a decent plus is what I'll go with.
I'm gonna. Fuck. I'm trying to think. I'm giving it a decent minus. I mean, I'm down. I'm down for Big Mom. Obviously, taking out a commander. Her winning, I got no problems with. It's just the 2 hits, and then like just how she did it. I'm not down for that. It was too easy. I think that was just way too. I think they could have did that different. And then there was something else I wanted to talk about this too. Oh, about the I don't think I'm still completely down for the memory wipe also, because it's like her personality is literally just so different, and from the looks of it, I don't know. I think her memory's gonna come back. Don't get me wrong, but I have like a feeling that they're gonna do the memory's gonna come back, but she's still down with the Luffy crew. I don't know. I'm getting that feeling now because of considering how nice she is right now. So with that happen, if that happens, then it's just like, okay, I don't even know how they're really gonna have this dynamic now. But since I see that coming, it's giving me a bad feeling. So that's why I'm not really liking the feel of this chapter.
I don't know why, but after I saw like Luffy hold his hands out there with the hockey on it or whatever, something in my head pictured Luffy punching her in the stomach, and then she barfed up Mother Teresa looking ass lady.
Mother Teresa. That would be hilarious.
What?
That would be funny as fuck.
And then she's sitting there like, Nani?
That'd be nuts as fuck. Oh, I wouldn't be ready for that one. Like that'd be too much of an upset.
Nothing but just bones inside of a nun's outfit.
Oh my god, no, dude. That'd be crazy. Woo.
He wouldn't go that graphic though. Oda wouldn't go that graphic. His kids that watch that shit.
He wouldn't even he wouldn't even fully show it. It would be like a euphemism for it almost.
Yeah.
Or if only like she does the throw up, but it's like you don't actually see it. It's like they just reference to it. I don't know. They just have like a dark corner or something, and that's like the skeleton. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. But no, that'd be crazy. Though I could see her like boxing up like tattoos, like I don't know, like just just like the nun robe itself, like just the robes she throws off. I'd be like, here it comes.
Or her ass like Neo, that everything inside her stomach is still there. Everything she ever ate is still there.
Yo, that'd be crazy.
Neo.
She's nothing but a black hole.
Damn. That'd be crazy. It's like she just has infinite. That'd be crazy. I can't support that. That'd be too crazy. I'd be like, fuck. They gonna do next. God damn.